Triple H recently has announced his his retirement from in-ring competition. After he had a health procedure done, a heart procedure done rather, and it's an in-ring career that's been about 20 years at least on TV in front of an audience, probably even more when you factor in training and just even getting to the main point. And I'm not sure, how if he even was. I don't think how long he was on Indies even, but I don't know all the logistics of it. But it's a 20-year career. It's a 20-year career that is ended. And honestly, I honestly thought that he was kind of retired, being that he only wrestled, on special occasions, maybe once, maybe twice a year, if even, maybe 3 times a year at most. Just thinking out loud over the last couple of years, as he's been more of a backstage guy with NXT, which he's known for. Which I think when you look at Triple H, it kind of like almost is divided into two sections. You're gonna have a lot of people that say that they hated him when he was a wrestler because it was always the Triple H show there. And it was the Triple H show, for a good 3 or 4 year run there where he would be on multiple segments of Raw. First segment, last segment, a segment in between sometimes, a backstage. And he was on top. And for that, a lot of people say that they hated him, but they loved what he's done with NXT. Bringing in a guy like Adam Cole, bringing in Fish, bringing in the various people that have come and gone through NXT, where it's been like the pure only wrestling type of crowd, what they were flocked to, as watching NXT. And they loved him for that. Others loved him both in his in-ring and NXT. So I think it's safe to say, no matter what side of the spectrum you are on, you appreciated Triple H. If not for his in-ring career, it is for his NXT career, producing it. So much so where, people, see it when NXT came out with Triple H running it there. A lot of people forgot that it wasn't even meant to be like this main, like this separate entity, like this separate brand. It was really meant to be a just a backdrop or a minor league system, so to speak. But the talent that they had there was just overwhelming, and you might argue it's some of the better talent, even on the main roster. Guys, again, Pete Dunne, Ciampa, Riddle went through there. Just some of these names. And that's all being recruited by Triple H. You look at Stevenson now. Gabe Stevenson, apparently this can't miss. The second coming of Brock Lesnar, so to speak, now. Teaming up there with Gacy. Can't miss. All just, Ron Breakker. Just look how quickly Ron Breakker has rose up. So it's Triple H. He has his footprints, and a lot of people are thankful for Triple H. Randy Orton, just the other day, thank Triple H for kind of showing him the ropes when he first came up, and that was, he was giving of himself, was Triple H in Evolution. And back then, only Triple H was 30 years old. He has a mind for wrestling. That was at 30 years old. Orton said so readily that where he was at 30, as far as wrestling and psychology, is nowhere near, could not even compete with how far advanced of a wrestling mind Triple H had at that age. And, Triple H is a lifer. I think he'll be around the WWE for a very long time, and we have his footprints. As far as his in-ring wrestling career, I remember him early days from WCW. Then you remember him coming over to the WWE, and he was involved in that whole clique, the whole clique, MSG, and he was, after that, eating a shit sandwich for a while. But then he was up and running, eventually being in all the major storylines, Evolution, his feuds with The Rock, with John Cena, with Austin are memorable. And Evolution, one of the factions that everyone gravitates to as being one of the best factions out there, even for that short period of time that you had on there. And everyone in that faction held titles. Randy Orton, Dave Bautista. It helped them grow into household names, Evolution. Even Ric Flair held the tag team title while in Evolution. So Triple H is, I guess, you have to be appreciative. DX, just being on the nerves of Vince McMahon. DX with Shawn Michaels, and Road Dogg and Billy Gunn, and he was in a lot of storylines that are memorable, some good, like I just mentioned, and some bad, like Katie Vick. But he has had a mainstay. He has had a mainstay, and he's been in stories through most of our lives. And he had charisma, and that's why he was on TV, folks. And for what it's worth, as much of a Triple H show that it was, a lot of people were over during that time frame. A lot of people were over. So you look at it, and again, you wish Triple H well in his retirement. I thought he was pretty much retired already, but now it's official, and you just wait to see what happens with Triple H now, coming forward in his recruitment of the talent and all the stars that you see on your TV screen. So I hope all is well. Triple H fans, Triple H, we thank you.